Right, let's go. Let's do this. So I've put together like a little presentation, guys, like I just said, just teaching you the importance of a simple DMO and the importance of adding. So what I want you guys all to do is to actually get a piece of paper right now and draw this triangle out. So on your piece of paper, you want to draw a nice big triangle just like this. Doesn't have to be fancy or anything like that. And like you can see in the top corner, you want to write add, and then you want to write post, and then you want to write message, invite, and follow up. So this is basically a very, very simple DMO, especially for newbies getting started. And obviously for all of us, just keeps it very simple, because really this is what it comes down to. And the reason why I said a triangle is because they're all linked together. All of them, like if you take action on all of these consistently, they all work together. Like you can't just add new people to your Facebook and Instagram. Like if you're not going to post, if you're not going to message people, because it's just not going to work. You can see that, you know. But if you're posting, but you're not adding new people, like new people into your network, then you can see that it's going to dry up for you. Like you're going to not get fresh eyes onto your Facebooks and Instagram. So you can see that it all works together. And also with the messaging, you know, if you're posting but you're not actually messaging anyone, you know, you've actually got to reach out and message people and say to people like, thank you so much for looking at my story, would you like some more information? Thank you so much for jumping on my Facebook Live today and supporting me, like, would you like some more information? That sort of thing. You've actually got to get out and message people and invite them to the opportunity calls, invite them to the program. Like we've got the free program going on right now with Eileen and Quarantine, you know, inviting people and obviously following up. So, you know, people get busy, so you've really got to be following up, you know. And John said this on the call the other night, which I absolutely loved. You know, are you still interested, or shall I remove you from my list? And it's amazing. I've been using it as well. And one of the girls said to me over the weekend, she's like, no, I'm just super busy. Like, don't remove me from your list. So what's really nice is that you really sort of filter out who's actually interested and who's not, you know, because we don't want to be wasting our time with people that actually aren't interested. And if people are going to come back to you and say, yeah, remove me from your list. Okay, cool. Next. Now I can actually spend my time on people that actually want this. So that's working really well. So, you know, and we do this with a 90-day game plan. It's really important to be consistent over a period of time. This is not something that you just start and you're just going to be successful straight away and that's it. You know, it takes time. You've got to build it up. You've got to, you know, people watch. I mean, I've been doing this business myself for over 7 years, and some people just watch. And, you know, because I'm consistent, because I always show up with my posting and my adding and my messaging, like people then message me out the blue and say, right, I'm ready now. And it's because I'm consistent. So it's about sowing those seeds. I always say it's about being like a farmer and sowing those seeds and fertilizing those seeds. And that seed might not come to anything for a few weeks or a few months time, but that's okay, because I'm in this for the long haul, and that's what this is about. And I know now that I'm like fertilizing, or don't know what the farmer word is now, but when you've got a crop and it's ready to go and it's grown nicely, whatever that's called, like you're kind of I'm totally going off track. What's that? So you've got a nice crop of strawberries that are ready to go now, and these are the people that are now joining my team and ordering the products with me, because they were a seed a few weeks or a few months ago, but now they're like a plump strawberry ready to go. And some people are faster than others. Some people, you sow that seed and they're a plump strawberry straight away. Some people take weeks, some people take months. Some people have even watched me for like years. So as long as you're sowing lots of seeds, which is what this DMO does, you're always going to have a harvest. You're always going to have those plump strawberries coming through, because it doesn't matter, because they all come at different times. But because you're sowing lots of seeds, it doesn't really matter that they do it when's right for them, because you've always got people in the funnel. That makes sense. So it's really important to be consistent with that 90-day game plan, which we are on at the moment. So like I said, I'm going to talk to you in more detail about adding. So adding is super important, because, you know, like Frankie said about posting, and if you haven't already seen that training video, it's in the Post Ideas group, all about posting. You know, like Frankie said, if you're not putting anything up in your shop window, then what's the point? And it's the same with adding. If you've got a shop and you've just got a couple of people walking in a day and it's the same people, then it's just going to get stale and boring. You want, like, if you had a shop, would you not want hundreds of people in that shop? And would you not want loads of new people coming through that shop every single day? Like, that's exciting. So that's what adding's about. The next thing is the stick man exercise. So this is what's going to help you with your adding, because with adding new people on Facebook and Instagram, it's really important to know who you want to add, and this is going to help you with where to find them. So if you haven't already, do your stick man exercise. So this is basically, again, on a large piece of paper, draw a quick little stick man or a stick woman, and literally just start by just drawing off the stick man some things that you love. So for me, I've got things like horses, show jumping, I love Nando's, I'm getting married, so I've got that on there. I love like exercise, I've got dogs, like all that sort of thing. So write things that you love off your stick man, and you can always add to it and change it, because obviously there's always new things that we love and that we enjoy. So before you do anything else, you need to make sure you do that stick man exercise. So how to add. So firstly, I'm going to take you through on Facebook. So on your news feed, you should find there's a section, and it just sort of like comes up randomly on your news feed on your Facebook. There's a section that's called People You May Know. So this is Facebook's algorithm. Facebook decides who it shows you in this section, basically. So if you are, it's based off who you connect with on your social media. So for example, if you are already connecting with a lot of diamonds already in Juice Plus, then it's going to bring you up people just like that in this People You May Know, which is not what you want. You want to use your Facebook so that you're connecting with brand new people who aren't on the products, who aren't in the business. Facebook will then work to your advantage and bring you up people in this section who are totally brand new, fresh people. So because I've been personally adding a lot of horsey people from Australia, so now like Facebook just brings me up loads of horsey people in Australia there, because it's how I've worked the algorithm. So if you go through that list, that People You May Know, what I'm saying is Facebook actually works to your advantage and will bring up more people of who you add, which is really cool. I don't know if any of you other diamonds have found that for yourselves as well. So I always check mutual friends. This is super important. We always need to check mutual friends, because you don't want to be adding people that are already doing it, like I've said, but you don't want to be adding people who are already friends with other diamonds. So for example, if you see that I'm a mutual friend, there's no point in you adding that person because they're already on my friends list. It'll be much more better for your time to go and add people that aren't a mutual friend with a diamond. Does that make sense? Because it just makes everyone's more time more valuable. So always check your mutual friends, and I always try and look for people with as least mutual friends as possible. And like I say, I always check those mutual friends, and if I see that there's a diamond or someone else in Juice Plus that's friends with them, I just go on to the next person, because I'm looking for people that aren't friends with anybody like that in Juice Plus, if that makes sense. So that's the first way, which is really cool. Another way, and I've used Frankie here as an example, so I'm sure Frankie won't mind. So another thing you can do is you can actually go to people's profile photos on Facebook and just posts in general. And as you can see, you can go and click on their comments. So don't go to Frankie's profile and do this, obviously, because there's no point. I'm just using Frankie's as an example. So you guys might have some people on your Facebook already that are like your absolute tribe. Maybe they're into the gym like you, maybe they're into horses like you, for example. You go and add their friends, because it's going to be really likely that they're going to have friends that are similar to them. So you can click on the comments there, and then again you've got the comments, like in the middle photo you've got the comments. So all those people that are commenting, you can go and check out their profiles, check mutual friends and give them an ad if they're someone that you want to build business with or share the products with eventually. And then obviously you've got the likes at the top there that I've circled. So if you click on that bit that I've circled, it will bring up all the likes, which is the picture on the right. So for example, these are all the likes. You can scroll through them. Again, you can click on those people, check them out, see if there's someone that you'd want to build business with, add them as a friend and go from there. So that's another way that you can do it. And again, always check those mutual friends. Another way is you can add friends of friends. So again, obviously I've taken Frankie as an example. So you can go to their profile and then click on friends there. And then again, if you can see, it says all friends, it says see all friends. And then across the top, it will bring up suggestions, mutual or all. Obviously you want to check those mutual friends, but you just want to go to the all, you want to click on all. And again, that'll bring up their whole friends list. And again, you can just go through their friends list and go find those like-minded people. Go find those girls who you think that you'd love to share this opportunity with eventually, girls who you think you'd love to have as part of your dream team. Just girls you see and you're like, I'd love to help that person. I really think that this could really help them. So that can work really well. Another way is groups. So you can have a lot of fun with Facebook groups. So again, this is where your stick man exercise is going to come into play a lot. So on your Facebook newsfeed, at the top of your newsfeed, there'll be a little search or little like magnifying glass, which I've circled. So you can click on that. And so this is where you can then search a sort of group that you want to look for. So for example, let's say that I'm looking for a home workout group because I'm into exercise and I want to look for other people that are doing home workouts at this time. So click on home workouts. And then again, in the middle photo, you can see you actually have to select groups. You have to select groups. And then once you've selected groups, as you can see, a list of groups come up. So you can see that the top group there says weekly moves workouts. There's 6.8 thousand members in there, 40 new posts a day. So it's a really active group. So I could go and add myself to that group, and I could even start posting some of my workouts in there and just add on some sweaty selfies. And then everybody that loves and comments on my posts, I can add them as friends and do like that, because I know that they're people that are working out through this time. They'd be great at our products, they'd be great at our business because they're interactive within a group. And I can also, within the group, I can also love and comment on other people's posts and add them as well. But just to mention, what we cannot do with groups is I can't go into that group and say, like, who wants to buy Juice Plus from me? We're not allowed to do that. What you need to do is use groups as a way to find other like-minded people, get them onto your Facebook, make that connection, make that friendship, and then take it from there. So yeah, hopefully you can all see that. You can even see on the photo on the right that once you've even selected groups, you can even start to select filters and select a city. So again, if you are wanting to build in a specific country or a specific city, then again, that's a great tool that you can use. Other examples. So as I mentioned, I'm in quite a lot of pug groups. So you can see that I can search pug groups because I've got a pug, and I can connect and add other pug lovers. Again, it's a great way to build new connections, get more people into my shop, add them, and it's a great way to build like a relationship on, because you could just start talking about your pug and their pug and then take it from there. You've then got like travel groups, which are really awesome. You've got mummy groups, so if you're a mum, you can go and find some mum groups. You've then got fitness groups, like yoga groups. So, you know, again, this is where you can see it comes back to your stickman exercise to go and, you know, go and have some fun with this. Go and find some groups. Go and have a good old search. Add yourself to some new groups and start to be a voice within that group, and start to add some brand new amazing people. Start adding to your funnel. Start adding to your seeds, your crop, like I said. And these are going to be your plump strawberries. And then obviously you've got, I've got fashion there as well, like fashion groups. So just some ideas really, guys. These are just examples, but you can literally do whatever you want, you know, have some fun with it. You can probably find some more amazing groups as well. And then other examples, there's wedding groups, Gymshark. And then one other thing I just wanted to mention was I've got Horses Suffolk, which is a horsey Suffolk groups. But then I could also search, okay, so I want to find some horsey groups in Melbourne, Australia. So again, that's what can come up. So again, have some fun with it. Maybe try some different locations. So just some things for you to think about, just to give you some ideas. So now we're going to move over to Instagram, ways that you can add new people on Instagram. So maybe not all of you on this call use Instagram at the moment, so it doesn't matter too much. I just want to say that it's really important to get confident with Facebook. Once you've nailed Facebook, then you can then introduce Instagram. But obviously, if you are already using and you're confident with Instagram, then you might already know this, or you might pick up some tips. But you know, maybe some of you are wanting to go more onto Instagram, so this is going to help as well. But it works very sort of in a similar way to Facebook, really. It's still quite simple. So with Instagram, at the bottom of your Instagram, which is the top picture, so if you go onto your Instagram, there'll be a little search magnifying glass at the bottom. So across the bottom of your Instagram, there'll be a little search magnifying glass next to the home button. So you can click on that, and that's where it brings up then this page here on the left of the screen. I think it should be on the left of all your screens, but it will bring up a bit of like a news feed type thing. And at the top, again, you've got the search bar, which is the only thing I need you to focus on. Just like on Facebook, you've got the search bar, okay? So again, let's take the example of horses. So I'm going to search a hashtag, because with Instagram, everyone hashtags, and there's hashtags that are used a lot. So it has lots of posts that are on those hashtags. So let's search horses, and then I have to then select tags for it to be a hashtag. So let's say I'm going to click on the horses of Instagram hashtag, because that's got 10.7 million posts on it. So that's a really popular hashtag that horsey people use, because you can see it's got that amount of posts on that hashtag, if that makes sense. So you can then see on the picture on the right, I've then clicked on that hashtag, and it brings up the horses of Instagram hashtag. And then it brings you up all the photos, all the videos, all the posts of everybody that has hashtagged horses of Instagram. And this is like worldwide. So let's say I'm going to click on the first photo here that I've circled. And hold on. So clicked on that. What you then see is next to the photo, you've got a little love heart there, and you've got a little comment box. So obviously clicking on the love will mean that I'll love the photo. I can comment on the photo, because obviously that's going to come up on their notifications, and they're going to come then and check out my Facebook. I'm sorry, no, they're going to come check out my Instagram. Probably going to give them a follow. But what you can then do is, like with Facebook, you can then click on their likes and their comments and add more like-minded people. So again, that's there. You click on comments, and it brings you up the list of all of the comments. And obviously this is awesome, because these people are commenting, these people are active, and these are the sort of people you want to be adding. People that are being positive on other people's posts are the sort of people that we want to connect with. And then also you've got the likes you can click on. You can go through and add the likes and just check out their Instagrams. I check out if they're active. I only really click on people that have got a little ring round their picture, because it means they've got an active story there. So, you know, obviously it helps if we've really got people that are already posting or already sort of fairly active with it, because they're going to be much more easily converted into our business. So that's an example of adding people through Instagram hashtags. And then you can also do locations through Instagram, which is absolutely epic. So what I actually have been doing is I actually go to Google and I'll search an equestrian centre, because I very much aim for horsey people. So I'll put into Google equestrian centres in Melbourne, for example, because I'm really, one of the countries that I'm really focusing on building in right now is Australia. So I'll put into Google equestrian centres in Melbourne or equestrian centres in Australia, and on Google it'll bring me up a list of loads of equestrian centres in Australia, and then I put them into Instagram. So one that Google brought up for me was Pegasus Park Equestrian Centre. So I put that into my Instagram, and then you select places, and you can see it brings up your location. And then you can see that these are all of the posts, all of the people that have checked into that location and posted. So it will bring you up just like, and this list, you can scroll down for ages on a lot of these places as well. Does depend on how popular the location is, and obviously, you know, some of them I click on, they ain't really got any posts, but most of them I click on are popular and they've got loads of pictures on them. And then again, you can, you know, add these people, you can love on their profile, you can love on their posts, give them a little comment, give them a follow, and go through like that. And then you can even go onto their likes and their comments and follow more people that way. And it just gets more people coming back to checking out your Instagram and checking out your story, checking out what you're about. Again, like going back to what I said at the beginning, it's getting more people, more fresh people going into your shop, you know, coming into your shop window and checking out what it is, which is what we want. You know, you don't want the same people looking at your shop all of the time. You want new people coming into your shop. And then another way with Instagram is you can add followers. So let's just say you might search someone. So you know, in the horsey world, Ellen Whitaker is really, really well known. So that's one example. But then I thought maybe I ought to go for something more normal. So let's say Adele. Let's put Adele in, and then you click on accounts. So you actually search for people. So then you've got Adele, the famous singer. Her Instagram comes up. So I might then click on her photo, and look, she's got like 10, I don't know, is that 10 million, 10,000? Don't even know. But that's a lot of likes on that post. And I'm sure she's got the same amount of comments as well. So what you can then do is actually click on everyone that's liked it, look at everyone that's commented on it, and go through and add those people. Because you've both got, you know, if you both love Adele and you're both, you know, love that she looks amazing, then again, it's a great way to just add new people, get more people coming to check out what you do, and you know, just to find more like-minded people. And then again, yes, you can see the picture on the right. That's how the likes come up, and you can click on each profile, check them out, give them a little love, give them a little comment on one of their posts, and give them a follow. So that's pretty much adding on Facebook and Instagram. Now, like I said, with posting, we have already covered this in amazing detail. Frankie's done an amazing training call on posting. So if you haven't already, make sure that you go to the Post Ideas Diving Dreamers group. If you aren't in it, make sure you get yourself added in. And the training video is at the top of that group. So go and watch that to really get clued up on the importance of posting, because that is super important. Because there's no point in adding all these people if they're coming to your shop and they're not you know, they need to see that you're taking a health product, that they can buy it from you. They need to see that you're positive and that you're an inspiration. They need to see all of the products. They need to see that you're a part of a business and that you're a part of an amazing community. And they need to see that you are promoting a healthy lifestyle. And we do that with our posts. And if you're not posting or got that down to a T, then maybe that is where something might be lacking for you. Like I say, everything in the triangle works together. So I'm going to go into more detail on messaging, inviting, and following up on another call. So just so you know that. But I just wanted to, before, just as I finish, I just wanted to show you all the calls, the calls for the week. And it's super important to get super organised. So you can all like take a screenshot of this, but there's just a couple that I just wanted to read through it, because obviously, as we know, every Monday at 8 p.m, John does an amazing opportunity call. At the start, he covers the products, and then from 8:30, it's about the business. And then from 9 p.m, he does a super quick getting started section. So everybody needs to be on that call. Obviously, ideally, you want to be on it with potentials, making sure that they've got on okay, making sure, you know, you might be messaging them throughout as well. But even if you haven't got potentials on, everybody needs to be on that call to just, you know, remind you all how amazing the products are, how amazing the business is, how simple it is to get started, and just to get you fired up and excited for the week ahead. So the other thing I just wanted to mention as well is also on a Monday, John does an Australian opportunity call, which is at 10:30 a.m. UK time, which is amazing. I used it last week. So if you are wanting to build in another country, then Australia is actually really amazing, because like we've got an opportunity call for it. You may as well use it. And we also have an amazing group as well. And I'm quite clued up on Australia at the moment because I've got a teamie there. So it's a really good country to build in. Obviously they speak English as well, which is handy. So every Monday as well at 10:30 a.m, John does that, which is epic. And then also on a Monday, John does a Dubai opportunity call, which is at 5 p.m. UK time. Again, if you're wanting to build in another country, like John, our upline, has done an amazing opportunity call for it. You may as well use it. So I'm personally using those, which is why I wanted to share it with you all. And then as we know, on a Tuesday, we have the whole team winning team training call, which is on every week. Again, everybody needs to be on that call. This is so good for all you newbies to really get that vision of the business and what it can do to literally change people's lives. You know, these calls are amazing. And obviously all of us that have been in the business longer, you know, it keeps us learning things new. You know, I've been in this business for, like I've said, for over 7 years, and I'm always a sponge. You know, I'm always getting on every single call. I'm always taking notes. I'm always wanting to learn. I'm always wanting to pick up every little golden nugget I can. And I think that's super important, to always be a sponge, always be teachable, always be willing to learn. That never stops. Also on a Tuesday, there's opportunity call for mums in the morning. So again, especially for you mums, every Tuesday at 11 a.m, there's a call specifically for mums, which is awesome to obviously get, if you've got a potential that's a mum, get them on that call. Wednesdays at 8 p.m, we have a Diamond Dreamers opportunity call. Again, it's another opportunity call, but just done by us, which is really powerful, because I think, you know, John's calls are amazing. I love them. But I think sometimes if they come on a call and see us and they see you sharing your story, it's loads more powerful. So that's what the Wednesday ones are. And then also on a Wednesday, Emma and John also do a professionals opportunity call, which we don't have to get on. That's literally just for potential. So for example, if you've got a potential that is works in London, or that's professional in the courts, or like a professional doctor or something, you know, they're like a really sort of high-end job type thing, then you would get them onto that professionals call. Thursday, we do a rider fitness and nutrition opportunity call, which again is run by me and some of the girls. Again, it's just an opportunity call that's really focused on riders and how the products in the business is perfect for riders. So it's really specifically for horse riders, that one. And then also on a Thursday at the same time, we've got the Fit Pro call that John does, which is aimed at like personal trainers and fitness professionals. So again, if you've got any potentials that fit that criteria, then you would get them on the opportunity call. But apart from that, you wouldn't need to get on that one. And then every Friday, John is doing a PJ Party Power Hour. So give us a wave who's been getting on those. Whoop, whoop. Because they've been absolutely epic. And I know that I did notice this the other day, that some of the diamonds aren't even in the group. So it's just absolutely amazing. The content and the value that John shares on those are incredible, and I don't want any of you to miss that. So make sure you get yourself added to his pajama party group. They are also recorded as well. So if you've missed the last few weeks, all the recordings are in there. So you can go in, you can watch them back. The value is incredible. And like I say, from now on, every Friday, they are on live, and they are honestly insane. Just, I know that, I don't know if anyone else has been getting on them, if you've picked up any amazing tips, but they've been massive, they've been incredible. Also on a Friday, there's another opportunity call at 11 a.m, specifically for beauty therapists, hairdressers, nail technicians, that sort of thing. So again, if you know any, you know, if you just think of all your hairdressers think of all your beauty therapists, all the people that do your nails. Go back and check in with them. Go and message them and ask them if they'd be open to taking a look at a plan B and get them on this call. That's what that's for. And then finally, every Sunday that we're on right now, we have the Diamond Dreamers team training. So that's, just wanted to share that with you. There's all these calls available. We've never been in such a great position than what we are now. Like, the calls are insane, but you know, you've got to get on the calls. That's what helps keep you plugged in. You've got to keep close to the fire. That's what helps, keeps you excited. Like I say, being a sponge, and obviously getting actual potentials onto these calls is what's going to help grow your business. So, and then, like I say, at the bottom there, all of the links for these calls are all posted into Diamond Dreamers, so they're easily found. So it just might take you just a couple of minutes. Just get organised, write all these opportunity calls down, have them in your diary so you know what calls are on, and you can start plugging the potentials into the correct calls. So it's super, super exciting. There's so much available for us, and absolutely buzzing right now. Like, I don't know if anyone else is finding the same, but my phone is just non-stop. Like, every time I pick it up, like, there's somebody that wants to order, there's somebody that's like joining the team, there's like my new team members that are saying, I've got another order, like, what do I do? Like, it's just absolutely crazy right now what's going on. So we also have power hours every day that you can get on to smash your DMO with all the other diamonds every single morning. Every Monday is with me at 7 a.m. So see you action takers on there in the morning. But again, these are all posted about in the team group. So be sure to check the Diamond Dreamers Facebook group regularly, because these sort of things are posted in there, and obviously the group chat as well. And then finally, I just wanted to mention, if you want some help with personal development, help with your mindset, because as we all know, what we think is what we attract. You know, I'm all about the law of attraction. So if you want to, you know more about this, it can really help you in your business and just in your life as well, not just your business, but your whole life. A good friend of mine, Laura McClory, she's an NMD in the business. She's also a life coach. She has an amazing group on Facebook called Be the Change. There's some lives in there just to really help you with your mindset through this time, and just to help you grow your business. It's incredible, and I'd really recommend it, because I've been doing it as well, and it's been amazing. And I think quite a few of you diamonds have been also doing it. So I'd recommend all of you as well to get into that, because it will really, really help you in every single way. And yeah, if there's any other calls, like sometimes our company put on calls, like our Juice Plus head office, they actually put on calls as well sometimes. So if there's any other extra calls, then they are always posted about again in the group. So it's your responsibility to check those groups regularly, because otherwise you miss out at the end of the day. And obviously this is your business, this is your responsibility. You've got to take responsibility for that and get organised and check out when these are. So that is it from me. So you're going to stop hear me. I'm going to stop talking now. And for the last half of our call, we're going to get amazing Camilla on, who wants to share some of her amazing tips. I know that she has asked to come on tonight, so really excited. So let's see if I can unmute you.
I can unmute myself. So can you all hear me? Give me a nod. It's a bit dark, isn't it? Can you see me all right? Yeah, good. Actually, now you've heard a lot about stuff that you have to do on your phone, and stuff you have to do with whoever you want to be in your business. And I just want to introduce myself very, very shortly. My name's Camilla. I'm in Denmark. I'm a Diamond Dreamer. I'm 1 hour ahead of you, so not that late still, but I've been in the business for almost a year, and loving every bit of it. But a few years back, I was in a place that was not so good. A lot of stuff happened, and the one thing that made a complete change for me, a complete difference, was personal development. So I'm actually picking up where Amy just left it, because personal development is the second part of your business, and you need to treat that like a massive thing as well. It's the make it or break it, because if your business is not going well, sometimes you can actually trace it right back to yourself. If you send out vibes, as Amy says, law of attraction, if you send out vibes that are negative, that's what comes back to you. So personal development is key, and you are the wild card, so you have to develop yourself into the person you want to be. For me, that journey started actually by chance, and with a book. I have it here, and it's called The Miracle Morning. And if you know it, please give me a thumbs up. Nobody knows it. Oh, Amy knows it. This book is actually, it's a guy called Hal Elrod who wrote it. He's American, and to make it very short, he died nearly twice, or he actually did die, but he was revived. But he tried almost everything. He survived cancer. He went bankrupt, and had to start again from scratch, doing everything in his life, even learning to walk again. And at one point, he says in the book, he was thinking, if you think, some people say silence is good, some people say reading is good, some people say doing affirmations is the best, some people say exercise is the best. But what would happen if you took all of those and combined them? And that's what this book is about. So what I'm here to tell you is actually going to start out with a question. How do you feel in the morning? How do you feel in the morning? If you could put it in your chat, and maybe Abby, you could help me reading some of it. Let's see, there it was. Yeah, so how do you feel in the morning? Do you have an alarm clock, and do you use the snooze button? And when you wake up, do you jump straight into everyday life, making coffee, taking care of the kids, taking care of your horses? What do you do? No comments. Come on, guys, you need to comment. Yes. Louise, where's my capsules? Coffee, meditation, cuddles with my dog, then breakfast. Isabel, yes, I snooze. Lou, I wake when the baby wakes. Corey, snooze probably on. I wake up before my alarm now. Perfect, Emma. I never snooze. DMO, capsules. Yeah, because some people say that the first hour of your day is going to determine the rest of your day, actually. And that means, for me, in this book, there's a bulletproof plan of how to do that. So you combine all of the things that I mentioned. You combine silence, reading, affirmations, visualizations, journaling, and exercise. And you can do that in as little as 5 minutes of each. So the silence will make you feel peaceful. The reading will make you feel motivated if you choose the right books. The affirmations will make you feel empowered. The visualizations will make you feel inspired. The journaling will make you feel grateful. And the exercise will make you feel energized. And those are just key things. So what I do is I have my gratitude in here. In here, there's a whole pile of books here. In here, I have affirmations. I have a vision board in the back. I know Amy does this too. Every day writes out 3 affirmations and 3 gratitudes. And then on my phone, I have, if you know the app Headspace, I have Headspace. So that is the very first thing I do, is a 10-minute meditation on Headspace. And normally I do this for an entire hour, dividing that hour into those 6 things. And the letters of the 6 things actually add up to savers. So this is what he called them. He calls them that in his book. And the next thing that happened to me was that I started doing this. I got into his community, which is worldwide, and it has, I don't know how many thousands and thousands of people. And through that group, I actually met my Juice Plus mentor, Wendy. I don't know, Wendy, if you're on the call, but if you are, forever, thank you. So reading this book might seem like a very little thing to do. So yeah, I read a book, and what happened? What happened was, this changed my life. So it started with this, waved over to this, and made me finally meet some people that are amazing. I've never had community in my life like this, and it's mind-blowing. You are here. You are here, Wendy. That's good. And just to say, small things can change your life. And if you find yourself in the morning, you know, throwing yourself into everyday life, having to, you know, decide for everybody else is feeling frustrated, or the first thing you do is look at your phone, and the headline of the newspaper might be something bad, and you think, oh, yeah, probably it's going to be a bad day. No, you choose not to take your phone and put it on, at least not until you turn on Headspace. And, you know, put your mind in the right place. And doing that has has phenomenal effect. So if you haven't tried it, just give it a go. It's really mind-blowing. And the snooze button, leave that as well, because it actually makes your sleep worse. So, and it makes you tired also during the day. So this massive boost will actually give you much more of that inspiration and motivation and stamina and consistency that you would want when you want to build your business as well. So showing up every single day like you do with your DMO, show up to do your personal development, because that is going to change your life as well. So yeah, and that was what I wanted to say tonight. So thank you, Amy, for letting me get on, and I hope you took something away from this. So yeah, I hope you have a pleasant evening.
That's amazing, Camilla. Thank you so much for that. That's so true, and I couldn't agree more with everything that you said. I know that also that book is on audio as well, because I've listened to the audio. I haven't got the actual book. I've listened to the audio book, if that makes sense, and it's really, really good. So yeah, really would recommend it. And like, again, just echoing Camilla with how you start your day is so important. And even if you're like brand new to all of this and you don't really know much about the law of attraction or anything like this, because you know, even before I started this business, I was like, what's personal development? Like, what's the law of attraction? Like, what is this? I don't even know. So if that's you, I would recommend just start off with, even if you just go and listen to The Secret, which tells you all about the law of attraction, it just starts to help you understand your thoughts and how they have a frequency, and how so basically if you were sort of waking up in the morning and saying, oh, like, I'm not getting any customers, like no one's interested, for example, then you're just going to get more of that. Or you could wake up in the morning and just have 5-10 minutes to yourself before like your busy day starts, and actually just write out, just making it really simple, 3 affirmations and 3 gratitudes. And if anyone doesn't know what they are, then your 3 affirmations. So affirmations are things like, I am confident. So if you've got something that you don't feel like you are, so if you have a bit of like a negative thought holding you back, so maybe it could be that you're not confident at speaking, maybe you could tell yourself that over and over. So you would make that your affirmation: I am confident at speaking, I am an amazing speaker. So that's what an affirmation is. So a great affirmation that I love at the moment as well, that I write out every day, is that everyone I speak to is a potential partner and customer that wants to work with me. And that's really nice as well. So, you know, you're actually attracting new customers and partners into your life, into your business, people that are like you, that are really excited. So yeah, so even just start small with 3 gratitudes, 3 affirmations in the morning. Your gratitudes are just, you know, I am grateful for my heart for keeping me alive today. You know, because at the end of the day, what if our heart doesn't beat? Like, actually just take a moment and just like be thankful for your heart right now. Because if your heart is not beating, what do we have? So be grateful for your heart, be grateful for the air that you breathe. And that's all your gratitudes is just being grateful for the little things in life, things that we often forget about. We go amongst our busy days. And so yeah, bringing it back to gratitude is so important, because then you realize, actually, I've got a lot to be grateful for. And then guess what? You're going to naturally attract more great things into your life when you're grateful. Whereas if you're going to go around in your life saying, oh, it's not fair, oh, like, I haven't got this, I haven't got that, like, you're just complaining all the time, then the universe is just going to give you more of that, because that's what you're saying, that's what you're putting out to the universe. Whereas if you put out to the universe, you know, I'm so happy, I'm so grateful, I've got my health, I've got my fingers and my toes, you know, there's some people that aren't as lucky to have that. I've got my legs, I can go out for a run. You know, not everyone is lucky to do that. And actually, you know, it's just taking the time to be grateful for what we do have. So, you know, because there's always going to be people better off than us, but there's always people that are worse off than us. So always be grateful for what you have. So, yeah. Amazing call. Thank you so much, Camilla, for coming on and sharing that, because it's super important. Personal development is super important. And thank you everybody for joining. So you're all set up for an amazing week. Should we get a quick photo of everybody before we go? Some people might have to put their cameras on. Come on, ladies. Let's go. Quick, anyone else putting their cameras on? Are we all ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Awesome, guys. I'll put it in the group chat. Yeah, day 1, Lean and Quarantine starts tomorrow as well. Who's excited about that? It's just insane. Really excited. So much going on right now. But yeah, really, really excited about that. And just the group's going to be incredible. We've got, and just actually a massive shout out to Christine Castle for stepping up and asking me if she could do a cooking live. So amazing. Christine actually asked if she could do that. So let's all make sure that we get on her live when she does it in the group and support her. So massive well done, Christine, for stepping up and for actually asking that and getting outside your comfort zone. So don't worry, we're all going to support you on the live. It's going to be amazing because I love your cooking lives. And obviously shout out to Frankie and Wendy. They're going to do little Omega and berry face masks, which is going to be amazing. And obviously we've got all our workouts again. So massive shout out to Melanie and to Lauren Pierce for doing those again, because they're just insane. So yeah, really excited, guys. Let's make this amazing. Let's, you know, turn the all, you know, I'm really excited. Like the group's nearly got, I think last time we had 250 people in. It's already over that already. So this is already bigger than the last challenge that we did. So, you know, let's showcase our products. Let's just show them how amazing that we are, what we offer our customers, show them how amazing our products are, and, you know, let them join us. And I'm going to be inviting my guys onto the opportunity calls as well, just so they can learn more about what we do. So yeah, it's really exciting. Okay, guys, have an amazing week. Let's do this. Bye.